Hello, my name is Chuck Duff and I founded Coaching the Body Institute in 2001. Over the last 18 years, I've developed an approach for treating pain that works incredibly well. We are so successful because Coaching the Body is based on a totally new understanding of how relationships between muscles, often hidden, set up the vast majority of pain. Our unique analysis leads us to the actual source of pain rather than just treating symptoms. Listen to this and see what you think. To find out more, please visit the URL on the video or below, and I look forward to meeting you someday. So this, we can get the lateral border, so we get teres minor, teres major, and I can get thumb compression on infra while we move into passive external rotation. I can even get supra compression there. And we can do contract, relax either way, or I can come in front of the scapula and catch some subscap. What's the tenderness there?
No.
And
Not
then
bad, a little bit.
even serratus anterior fibers. And this has just created a whole lot more range here. So push down into my thumb toward your legs. Yeah, deep breath. Hold, then exhale, let it go, relax. Arm hasn't done that in a while.
No.
So this is great because it's like a pin and stretch here, and then you've got a little platform you can bring the nice. Yeah, because really a lot of what it's about is getting feedback on the right muscles. External rotation. So infra will also limit abduction because it's a stabilizer, so it'll limit that on, she gets pain there, and exhale. So here, as I put her into stretch, give her some feedback. This way I can give her feedback on the referral of the infra and bring her into more medial rotation here, and then get the liberator on the muscle. So push back into my arm with your elbow. So that's external rotation. That's firing the infra. Deep breath. And exhale, let it go. Excellent. See how that suddenly let go?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much getting toward normal medial rotation. Yeah, I like that because I can give the feedback on the front of the shoulder because that's going to turn off. When the body feels that referral on the front of the shoulder, when you try to stretch,
Mm-hmm.
it'll just engage the infra and prevent the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
So you can turn that off, and then you can get access to the muscle at the same time while you're stretching it and use the arm to go into more medial rotation. So, let's see.
Yeah, it makes a really big difference when you push on that front shoulder when you do that stretch.
Exactly.
If you didn't do that, it would hurt too much.
Yeah, it would trigger your nervous system, shut it down.
Yeah.
See, now she's getting actual glenohumeral abduction. And then at some point the scapula does have to come along and it's movable. I mean, that's almost normal. You're almost normal.
Thank God. I've been praying to find you for a year. I'm not kidding. Hi, my name's Valerie Williams, and I first heard of the Thai Body Works Clinic when it came across my Facebook page. I had been searching for frozen shoulder exercises and treatments, and I was blessed to have that contact come over on Facebook. When I first came to the clinic, I had a shoulder that would move to about right here. I could not put my hand in my back pocket. And then pretty soon the other shoulder did the same thing. So I was like here, and I was in a lot of pain, and I'd had MRIs done, and the doctors and the physical therapists at my hospital said there wasn't really anything they could do for frozen shoulder, that it could possibly work itself out in 1 to 3 years, or I would just have shoulder problems the rest of my life. And so I said, well, that's just not acceptable. So I went hunting, and that's kind of how that all evolved. Since that time, I've come to the clinic for treatments probably about 16 times over the course of several months. I haven't been here probably for about, I don't know, 7 weeks or so. But I'm substantially better. Now I can put this arm all the way up to here. This one's almost there. Still has a little ways to go. It's a little tight still. But the treatments that I have received have made a dramatic impact on my life, because I was just about to stop working. I was in so much pain. I wasn't sleeping. It was just a miserable existence. And I'm very grateful for the help that I've received. And their techniques work. They crawl your hand up the wall, you know, which is kind of an impossible thing to do when your shoulder is frozen, or do pendulums or something. I mean, your body's stuck, it doesn't move. So those things were just a waste of my time, and put my back out, and I mean, I couldn't, my body wouldn't go that direction. So the hands-on manipulation of the muscles and ligaments and whatever all those terminologies are for what's inside of why it was all frozen up, you know, it's substantially different than any physical therapist or massage therapist that I've ever seen. We think that what happened was that I had a piece of sheetrock hit me on the head, a full 12 foot by 4 foot piece of sheetrock, so it's pretty heavy. And over time, we think that that compressed the nerve, which then caused everything to seize. And that, in conjunction with, you know, the epidemic of texting and poor body posture at a badly designed work desk for 20 years, just kind of all compacted everything so that I was just kind of like this. So I'm very glad that I didn't have to have surgery, which is the road I was headed. I actually haven't regressed at all very much in the 7 weeks or so that since I've had a treatment. So I'm very, very happy with that. I mean, I've tried really hard to improve my posture and things like that. I've just started working out recently, which I wasn't even able to do before. So climbed the cables on the back of Half Dome. Wow. It was a lot of fun. Well, I mean, it's like those kinds of things that I've always wanted to do. I'm like, am I physically capable? Right. And yes, I was capable, and there's no way I could have done something like that in the condition that I was in before, because I was skiing 1 million vertical feet a year, was running, you know, I was in good shape, and my whole life just went stop. It's like, we're not doing this anymore. So it has really dramatically affected me being able to go back to being into a normal life. Yeah, I bought a ski pass.
Coaching the body is truly a revolutionary approach to pain that's now been fine-tuned over many years and thousands of clients. I know that we can help. Please visit the URL below to find out more.